Hey friends, so several people have asked, to see my chair set up and where I have it set and everything, and so I thought I would make that little video clip for you guys today. And I'm having a hard time breathing, I'm struggling, so just bear with me when I'm out of breath. But this is my chair that Marie sent me, and I appreciate it so very much. It is very comfortable, lovely, and it fits my needs just right, okay? And so I'm doing a little strawberry theme in here, and so I want to get some strawberry hand towels or something to go over the arms of my chair and just, give it a little strawberry theme. In here at my chair, I found the strawberry pillow and the strawberry shortcake pillow at Five Below. And also at Five Below, I found this little pink table. I thought I was going in to get a white one because I had saw a white one in there, and they only had pink and yellow when I went back. And even though yellow is my favorite color, I was trying to do a strawberry theme here. So I got that little pink table, and then I put that little doily over it. And when I'm laid back in my chair, I can reach that table so to get my phone or something like that. I can reach this table if I'm sitting up, but when I have my chair laid back, I'm way back there and can't reach up here. So that's what I have going on. And this chair over here, I have a towel in that chair because Sissy lays in that chair a lot, and so just to protect the chair, if we was to have company coming over, I'd move the towel, but she likes to lay in that chair all the time, and so I just leave that towel there for her. Then I have this little gnome decoration that has been in this living room for years. Let me see if I can turn it on. Yeah, it's Snow White's in there, and some little gnomes right here. The table needs dusting. Up here is just some decor that I've had for years. Oh, this bird has fell. Matter of fact, a lot's fell. Imagine the cats. They probably get up here and try to rearrange stuff for me. I know they do. Matter of fact, they like to rearrange. All right. That's good. That's good enough. And then we have this painting that I did several years ago. It is to the song that I play a lot on my phone when I'm struggling, when I'm having a bad day and I'm sick. I will play this song over and over on repeat on my phone while I'm laying there, sick. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Worship his holy name. Sing like never before. Oh my soul, I'll worship your holy name. And so here's the 10 Commandments on there, and a lamb, a bread, a menorah, and let's see, some cheese, apple, and grapes. Noah's wine. So anyway, I did this art piece several years ago, and I still love it today. I took it down at one point and put something else up, and I just felt lost without it, so I had to put it back up. And then over here, we have that crochet unicorn cake that I made, and a lamp that I cannot reach. I can't even turn it on because on that side of me, that's what I got to work with, and I don't know how you turn that lamp on. It's not a pull chain, it's a knob, but I can't reach it anyway, so, and I can't turn it on. I'm going to get me a little small touch lamp to go on that little table right there. I tried a little night light type thing, but I was having a hard time turning it off and on, and it didn't give out much light. So at night when I get up to go to the restroom, I need to be able to turn the light on. And then I have my tablet right here. It looks like it's really close. It looks like that is so very close right there. But it's not. When I lay my chair back, I can barely reach my arm out to touch the screen to, you know, turn it on or off for the movie or whatever. Okay, so I was going to show you what I have in my cart next to my chair. And this is my cart right here. Let me pull this over and see. Okay. I have my little garbage can that goes down by my chair. I'll just set it in my chair for now. And I'll show you what I have going on my cart, or in my cart, to make life a little convenient for me. First off, I have my sloth. She's my spirit animal, even though I don't really want her to be, but I've definitely turned into a sloth. And I have this little light that I can turn off and on, but it's just a battery, and I don't know, I don't want to have to change batteries a lot and stuff like that, so I use it to get up, and then I don't know, it's just not working the best for me. I'm gonna try to find a lamp, but I'd like to find a little strawberry lamp or strawberry lampshade or something to go on the other side of my chair, and it's going to be a touch so I can turn it off and on, so I'll know it whenever I find it, you know. Here I just have some gummy snacks. Here is a Tums. Have to keep those close by. My little throw-up bag is right here to grab it conveniently. Let's see what I got in here besides gummy snacks. A napkin, trash, some earbuds, something to clean my glasses with, some chapstick, a medication, a spoon, just some things like that. I don't know. And then I have some ink pens here, and I have 2 notebooks right there on that shelf. And on the shelf I have some Pepto-Bismol, some Tums, a basket with lotions, and scissors as a flashlight. Someone sent me this years ago, and I still use this flashlight. I had it in there at my nightstand, and I brought it in here. I used to have this whole table, this rolling cart. I used to have it next to my bed. This was Elijah's, and he had this board on it. You can buy those at Michael's. You can buy the arm here and that board. But when he moved out, he left it behind, and so I took it and put it by my bed to have things, you know, convenient there for me. And back to this shelf here, I have some hand sanitizer, some powder, some drinks. I have an apple juice, some Premier protein drinks. I see about 3 of those in there. I see some little gummy snacks and some spoons. So it's on the other side. Gloves, medical gloves. And then on the bottom, there's 2 baskets. One of them has wipes, and one of them has, let's see, wipes and 4x4 split gauze to go on around my tube, stuff like that. Medicine for that. Something that I just might need while I'm sitting in that chair, but not really feel like getting up to get it. And then on this one, I have some snacks, some pudding, Jell-O, different things like that. That's, you know, easy, just open well, they're not really easy for me to open. A lot of times I have to use scissors to just make a hole in the top, because I can't always peel those sealed covers off of them, but I can make a hole with some scissors, and eventually I can get a spoon in there. So that's what I have going on in my little cart here. I love these little carts. It came from Michael's. Like I said, Elijah bought it years ago, but you know, I have one for my crochet stuff, and I have one for art stuff. But I love these carts. They're well worth it. They roll so easy. Sissy, what are you doing? Sissy? Sissy, what are you doing? Anyway, I just thought I'd show y'all my little setup. I try to just put some things in this cart that's convenient for me to, you know, have handy, that I can reach if I'm, you know, not able to get up and go get stuff, that it is convenient and handy. Let me turn off these lights. Oh, having a rough day. Not really feeling so hot, but I'm trying to function anyway. And then this just, well, this just rolls up in here. And then when I lay my chair back, I can still reach that. And I just put my little garbage can right down there. I can't really reach it when I'm laying back, of course. And when I sit up, I have to lean way up to find the garbage can, but it is there. Anyway, that's my little setup. And just to say that, you know, I'm not happy about not being able to get around and do all that I want to do and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm very thankful that I have this chair to get in and get my legs up and rest and, you know, recuperate. But I'd much rather be up doing other stuff and going and, you know, all the things in my mind that I want to do. So my plan is to make this a happy place and decorate it with, you know, happy things like strawberries. You know, I like strawberries. I love strawberry shortcake. The doll. I do have a little strawberry shortcake doll. One of the little old school ones, the vintage ones. I do have one. But, yeah, my plan is to just decorate that with happy things. Things that make me smile and make it a happy place. So, you know, just encourage you to do the same. If you are bedridden or chair-ridden, if you're not able to get out and go and do and enjoy things that you really do want to enjoy, and you have, you know, have a place where you sit or you lay or whatever your situation is, create your little area to turn it into a happy place. Decorate it with things that make you smile, things that make you happy. Don't care what anyone else thinks. It's about you, okay? It's all about you. It's not about what your sister thinks or your cousin thinks or your husband or your kids or anybody else. It's not about what they think. It's about you. Do it for yourself. Create yourself a little happy place. Put little things around you that make you smile. And, you know, you may not be able to, you know, go out and look for things that you want to put in your area if you don't already have the things at home. You know, we always have Amazon or Walmart ordering or whatever, but hopefully you have somebody in your life that, you know, you can say, hey, when you're out looking around, if you see strawberry something or another, you know, strawberry towels or strawberry pillow or whatever, you know, pick that up for me, you know. Just let people know what you're looking for to decorate your little happy place. I just really want to encourage you to do that so that, you know, we're all happy and we enjoy our little spot. Make it convenient for yourself. Like I said, it's not about anybody else. It's about you. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm creating this spot for myself. I don't care what anybody else thinks or what they think about it or care, you know, their little whatever anybody wants to say. I don't care. It's about me. My canes fell on the floor. Under that coffee table, you may be wondering what that box is. That is a box of some of my plushies. And so this is my thoughts. I want to, you know, create this little happy place. We don't really have company. People that come over and sit and visit, not really. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to put those, I have the broom in here because I did sweep. I had dropped one of my, an empty Premier Protein bottle, and it went behind the chair, so I had to use the broom to get it out. And then my cane just fell over. I knocked it over a few minutes ago. But there's the broom right there, and that's why I had it for. I'm putting some of my stuffed animals here on this couch. And I'm sitting across from them. I can look at them, and I can smile. I might not be able to get up and go do little photo shoots like I originally had wanted to do. I might not be able to do those things that, you know, in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to take those to the park and find some flowers and take some pictures, you know, with my doll or stuffed animal or whatever, you know, stuff like that that makes me happy. But since I'm just not able to do that kind of stuff right now, I can at least look at them and enjoy them, and it gives me a smile. So I have some under here, and I'm going to change them out every now and then. When I feel like it, I can put some of these. I can throw them over there in my chair, get out some new ones, and then put those in the box and put them up under that table. So that's what is under that table. Things that make me smile and make me happy, because it's all about me. And then on the table there, I have two little doll scenes that I was just trying to set up and take some little doll photos to post on Instagram. And so that's what I'm going to do, is change out little things on that table every now and then to different little scenes and take some pictures of my doll collection. If you are new here and you don't know, I do have a doll collection. And I like to take little photos of the dolls and post them on Instagram, you know. It's just something to do, okay? It helps me escape my chronic illness and the pain a little bit. Okay, it just takes my mind off of hurting and pain and just the overwhelmness of all the medical stuff going on, doctor's appointments, medication, tube feeding supplies. I mean, I'm always thinking about all that kind of stuff. Making sure I have enough, and that kind of stuff's always running through my mind, and it gets overwhelming. So by having something else to do right there that I can just shift my mind to and focus on that a little bit, it helps me escape. That's what it does. It helps me escape a little bit. And just shift my mind to something else, so I'm not focused on my health at the moment, or pain, or, what medications I need to make sure I have, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, and I'll just show you a little, I'm actually changing these up here in a little bit, but I'll show you what I have out right here. Oh. If I can get up. Let's see. There is Tallulah in the back with the long brown hair. That's Tallulah. I've had for many years, and I used to dress her up and take her around and take photos of her. but I hadn't been able to do that in a long time. She's heavy. And there's a big fuggler that Elijah had got me for Christmas. The tie-dye one, the big one, it's really big. And then there's a monkey, and there's a lamb back there, or a llama. I think it's a llama, or an alpaca or something. And then my Lala Fan ducks. And there's Polly, and a llama, and a bunny, and here's Chucky, and Mr. Grumpy Monkey. Y'all might remember him. I've had him a while. And then just some of my other dolls that, like I said, I'm going to be changing these up and putting some of those down there and moving some of those up here. And I didn't tell a while ago, that is Cypress. She sits right here beside me. There's Kermit the Frog. I was going to set him up to be the coffee guy. Can't think of what you call him right now. But anyway, I'll take a seat in my chair. Let me see if I can use my foot to bring that up. Oh, you can see that is really close right here, but when I lay my chair back, it's not. So that's what I'm looking at. Alright guys, well, I just wanted to share this with you today and let you all just see where I have my chair and how comfy it is and everything, and how I'm, trying to decorate it and just explain that I'm turning this into my happy place. It, just turning, a bad situation into a good situation. So this will be a place I can come to just relax, catch my breath, get my legs up, which is very important, and lay back. Even when I'm in this chair, though, I'm still refluxing, and I doze off in this chair, but then I wake up getting strangled on reflux, and so I can't wait till I do go to the doctor on the 13th of June and, just let her know the 5 medications that I'm on for reflux aren't helping. Plus, I'm also doing baking soda, Tums, and Pepto-Bismol, along with the 5 medications that she's got me on. But the reason why my reflux is so bad is because I also have the scleroderma that's hardening a lot of things inside my body. It's hardened my esophagus, and it's hardened some of my stomach and my intestines. It's hardening those things, and they're just not working properly. And so therefore I have the gastroparesis, and it's just not all, it doesn't work. And so that's my body's way of dealing with it, is the reflux, and it's really not going to get any better. The scleroderma and the gastroparesis is just going to continue to get worse because there's no cure for those. There's medicines to try to make it better, but your body has to agree with that and won't, try to get better. But that's why mine is so severe. So anyway, I just want to explain all that, and I'm going to let you all get going. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be back with another video before you know it, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.